Okay.
Okay, so hello everyone, and today we have a special installment of Motivate Community Show. Here with us are organizers, the ones that are behind the curtains, that not many know how great work they do for community. And it's my pleasure to interview them and see what is their story. Why did they start this community of Motivate? Right? And inspiring all of us here. So with me, here is Henar. So Henar, can you please share a little bit about yourself and how did Motivate community change your life?
Yes, everything started when I moved to Shanghai. I had a very difficult job in Europe, and I got burnt out. And at that time, I had a boyfriend in Shanghai, and I thought, I think it's time to leave my job and start a new life. And then, with all my courage, I got my suitcase and I moved to Shanghai. And at that time, after suffering a burnt out, I was looking for some ways to heal. And then I went to iTunes, and then I was looking for things like productivity or the law of attraction. And this is how I got interested in self-development and coaching. So when I arrived to Shanghai, I went to Meetup and to looking for also for some inspiration. And then I found a coaching group, and I thought, oh, how cool this is. Exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I love. And then I connected with Adrian, and Adrian said something like, I'm not organizing any event at the moment because my wife is giving birth in Australia, and I'm not even in Shanghai. And then for a few months, I forgot about this coaching group, and I found a job. And at what point of the next year? It was 2015. I moved to Shanghai in 2014, and then in 2015, I had some problems. Like my relationship was falling apart. I was having problems at work, and then I saw that Adrian posted on WeChat a workshop about relationships, and I thought, oh, my relationship is falling apart. This is exactly what I need. And then this is how we met.
Yeah, so just to back up, so Adrian is actually founder of Motivate Shanghai, right? And you are the one that was like leading it from here, from Shanghai, because he needed to move to Australia later, right? So this is my understanding because from what you're saying, right?
Well, at that time when I connected with Adrian, he was still in Shanghai. His wife was pregnant. That's why she went to Australia, and then he got back. This is when he was organizing these relationship workshop, and this is how we met.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so how do you think this community then impacted your relationship? Like you said, that you then started to attend these workshops here, right? After hearing that exactly what you've been wanting to improve, they are holding the workshop, right? So please continue, right?
Yes, exactly. And the way like this impacted my life is like I think at that point I love to have a coach, and then I think Adrian was the right person to coach me, to guide me, and then I also got involved in the community, and I made great friends like Katie, I met Nicole, Jack, Danny, and
So Katie,
yes, we were very like-minded, and it was not also about what we learned. But also about the people I connected with.
Right, this is why we are called community, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to mention that Katie will be joining us also in this interview so that you know if she shows up. And Hinar, so it seems like your life started to change as you recognize this community, you know, and discover this place. So what do you think changed the most for you?
What changed the most within the community is like before, like maybe there was not like regularity in the workshops, like some workshops were organized from time to time. It wasn't exactly organized like every Tuesday or every weekend. It was something more spontaneous. And then Adrian went back to Australia with his family, and there were no events at all. And this is when I and Katie step up a little bit, and then starting to organize regular events. Like, like you could
Every
attend one event per week. Yes.
like it is right now, right? So it seems like you saved the community here. Without you, who knows what will happen, you know? Maybe we wouldn't be here today having this community. So thank you for stepping up at that time. Yeah,
And thank you too for continuing with this community.
yeah, sure. But I feel like, you know, these beginnings are really important for any community. And just like sharing your story, how it all started, and it wasn't like easy at sometimes because even though like there are ups and downs, right, for any community, I feel, especially, you know, when people who are organizing these events change and go, and for it to survive for so long, I feel like it's very, you know, good and inspiring, I feel. Um, so what was your like goal, or what did you hope to achieve with this Motivate Shanghai weekly workshops?
At that point, at that point, like I was having a lot of problems at work, and I wasn't enjoying my work that much, and I wanted to find a project which excites me, and a project that it allows me to give a contribution, because in the job I did, I was trying and working as hard as I could, and I couldn't see a real impact. I was looking for this passion inside me, and I think that's what we achieved with organizing this workshop. I could have a passion project, and I could see that the impact was positive, something that I couldn't find in the job I had at that time.
Yeah, so one more question like that got me interested, like you know how it was before. So many people might say, well, we've seen it all, right? Relationships, how to improve job satisfaction. They're, you know, all the time the same topics, right? So how would you say this community can you see in the future, right? Helping other people. Is there something that you see as a vision?
If I allow myself to dream about the future, I think Adrian has been also very excited about this. It's like building our Motivate international community with different communities in different parts of the world. Like Adrian been working on that. He's been doing like Motivate Beijing and Hong Kong, Barcelona, and I'm here in Ireland I didn't develop anything yet. I'm exploring the options and putting myself out there to make some connection, which is not as easy as in Shanghai.
Right. So this is also one great thing.
So in the future, I'd love to dream with a Motivate International.
Yes, this is what I really love about this community. It's spreading all over the world, and who knows where it will end? Who knows what will happen like 5 years from now, where it will be. So I'm really excited to see where it all leads. So there are also some core values of this community, right? And would you like to say a little bit about this?
Yes, for example, one of the values is supportive, and I think that this community has been very supportive to me. I hope to all of us, like for example, Katie or Jack or Nicole, Adrian. I think like even though you are so far away from home, right? Thanks to these people, I felt like at home at that time.
So how I see this is like these founders, it's like they planted some seed, in the ground for all the environment around, and then this seed starts to grow, right? And then there needs to be someone watering this, providing sunshine, like you, like Katie, right? So I feel like they are the ones like putting the seed, but it is up to us, whether we'll keep this alive, and also like beautiful for other people if you're just taking in account like a flower growing, right? So I feel like your role here is crucial for everybody to be able to attend these workshops, to be able to learn something, to grow, right? And as community is growing, again with the flower metaphor, so then I feel like every one of us is also growing, right? And it's like interconnected. It's not just I am changing, but everybody is interconnectingly changing, if that makes sense. It's how I see it, right? It's like everything is connected in community.
Exactly, yes. And now, as you say, we have a wonderful team of collaborators who are watering our Motivate Shanghai baby.
Yes, exactly. And, I feel like these people may change, other people come, new people, come, and all people go, or, they're maybe not the same people, but the energy, of community, of these values, that you said, like support, growth, these values I feel like are prevalent, right? That it is heartfelt, that you feel like genuine connection, right? I feel like this is true for everybody I talked with, that are organizers, with Adrian, with you, with Katie. I feel like these values are always covered, right? You want to have community that is open, genuine, able to share whatever is bothering them, right? So I just want to thank you again for your beautiful presence in this community. And Katie just told me that she will not be able to join us during this session. So we will have another session with her. But is there something you would like to share, like the end thought maybe for people who are currently in community?
Yes, my final thought is that at that point, when I was in that kind of weak situation, like looking for that passion, I think that sometimes you don't necessarily have to look and be super proactive. You can be in a certain way. You don't have to force it because I have an idea. I'd like to organize a series, a workshop for women. And at what point, like, I was blocked because I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to do. And then it was Katie. She came to me and she told me, oh, I have this idea. And I thought, oh, it's exactly the same idea as I had. And this is to say that sometimes you don't have to find your purpose because your purpose will also find it. You can just step down, breathe, and trust that not everything depends on you. Like there are some external forces approaching to you to build what you need to build.
Wow, such a great message. I love it because I feel like I connected with many things you just said, but it's like just going with the flow. You know, sometimes you want to push things, push change, but it's just maybe not meant to be, or we need to maybe learn something in a place we currently are in, right? So this actually happened for me before I moved in Shanghai. I yeah, you already know the story, but just to quickly share. So before I moved to Shanghai, I also had a job where, you know, everything started to change for the better, but and I didn't even move somewhere new, right? So the change needed to happen maybe there for me before I could, on the outside, go completely somewhere else, right? So we sometimes think, oh, if I change a city, if I change a state, if this, if that, then something in me will change, I will be happier. But in fact, you know, take the best from where you are right now. And as Henar says, like, go with the flow, right? So thank you, Henar. It was really a pleasure to speak with you today. So this was it, like our special interview for today. I hope you enjoyed, and bye for now.
Thank you, Vanna.